Hey guys, Adam from Southend Dog Training. Welcome to episode 2 of Common Mistakes Made in Dog Training. This episode is a continuation from episode 1. So if you haven't seen episode 1 of Common Mistakes Made in Dog Training, I'll post a link in the description below. You may remember yesterday I uploaded a short clip of me messing around with Daisy. In that clip I purposely make 2 mistakes with her, 2 very common mistakes made in dog training. I put it out there publicly for people to try and guess the mistakes I made. I also put it to my training class as part of their homework. I'm pleased to say nearly everybody in my training classes got both mistakes right, but the first mistake was when I called Daisy. I say yes, give her a treat and give her a fuss at the same time. And episode 1 is all about why treating and fussing your dog at the same time can actually go against you in dog training. So feel free to check it out, link below. Guys, I apologise if the sun's in the way. It's quite a bright morning. So I'll put the video up very quickly now for you to watch it one more time. As I said, there is 2 common mistakes made in there. We're going to discuss the second mistake. The second mistake, which you'll see, is as I call Daisy, I say yes, give her a treat, good girl. Yes, good girl. And I see this a lot. Yes, good girl, yes, good boy, good dog, all things like that. Okay, I actually see many dog trainers make this mistake as well. And in case you haven't figured it out, the mistake is saying yes, then good girl, yes, good boy, or any variation of yes followed by good girl, good boy. Okay, now again, very simple mistake to make, very easily done, and again quite similar to when you want to treat and fuss your dog at the same time. Again, you're just doing it to over celebrate. You're happy the dog's done something good, you want them to know they've done something good. But here's why it actually goes against you. Most dog trainers will agree that marker training is one of the most important things in dog training. Okay, markers are keywords that indicate that the dog has done something and that a reward is going to come and follow, similar to a clicker. Okay, but oh crap, hold on, sorry guys. Sammy, come here, come, sit, so someone's just walking past, driving past, sorry. There's hardly ever a car around here. Break. Yeah. So everybody can agree the importance of marker training. If you marker train your dog, it makes your training so much easier. Okay, now most people, when they do marker training, will use the word yes. Almost every dog trainer I see uses the word yes. Yes means you've done it right, come to me, get a reward. So you call the dog, the dog acknowledges you, mark it with yes. That yes indicates the dog's done it right, good things are going to follow. Now, most dog trainers that use markers will use the marker good. Good is the duration marker. Good means you've done it right. I'm coming to you to give you a reward, hold your position. Okay, so if you say yes, good girl, yes, good boy, yes, good, or any variation, you can it actually goes against you in training your dog. Okay, because you're technically pairing the 2 together. So good boy, good girl is being used in the same context of yes, and therefore it's technically becoming a release marker where the dog comes to you to get a reward. Okay, so when I'm doing duration work and I need my dog to stay put, and my dog's been there for a while and I want to let them know, this way, and I want my dog to know that they're doing a great job but hold their position. If I say good boy, good girl, what's going to happen is, because I'm using it at the same time as I say yes, the dog's going to think it can move. We've slowly got some people behind us following us with their dog. Okay. Good is one of the most important markers to teach your dog. Good is a duration marker. It helps with teaching the dog to stay put. I ask my dog to sit, I say good, I give it a treat. My dog's been sitting for a while, I can say good, go back over to the dog, give it a treat. The dog knows good means it's done something right. Hold your position, the reward is going to come and follow. Okay, and I see a lot of dog trainers use that marker, and they should, because it's one of the most important markers in the world. Okay, so if you then go yes when you want the dog to come to you and get a reward, let the dog know it's done something awesome, and then you say good boy, good girl at the end of it, you're pairing the two and they're effectively becoming the same thing. So it will actually go against you in dog training. And again, I see many dog trainers doing this as well. In fact, I watched a video just yesterday on Instagram of somebody training their dog. Everything they were teaching it, the marker good. The dog was doing really, really good. I thought, wow, that's pretty good. And then I watched a video 30 seconds later where, just after watching their video using good the marker, and they say the word yes because they're doing a completely different exercise, followed by good girl. And I'm thinking, you've just been working on good the marker good. Now you're saying yes, good boy, good girl. It's going to start to confuse your dog. Okay, so marker training is so important, guys. If you're consistent with your markers, Sammy, come go. If you're consistent with your markers, here she comes, happy dog. If you're consistent with your markers, okay, and I'll post a link in the description in full detail about markers and the importance of them. If you're consistent with your markers and your dog truly understands what each marker means, your training will improve massively. Okay, but it's also very important that you don't confuse the dog when you're doing marker training. Okay, so in a nutshell, yes means the dog's done something totally awesome, come to the handler and get a reward. If the dog's in a position, they hear the word yes, it releases them from their position, they know they're free from that position, and they're going to come to the handler to get a reward. Good means you're doing a totally awesome job, stay put, the handler's going to come to you and give you a reward. Okay, so both markers are massively important, but they have two different outcomes for the dog. Okay, yes, the dog comes to the handler and gets a reward. Good, the handler goes to the dog and gives them a reward. It's the good, the marker good helps with all your duration work, duration place work, duration down, duration sits, whatever. Okay, so yes, the dog comes to the handler. Good, the handler goes to the dog and the dog stays put. Good is the marker that lets the dog know they've done something totally awesome. Stay put, you're going to get a reward. I'm happy with what you're doing. Yes means you've done something totally awesome. Come to me and get a reward. You've done an awesome job. Okay, both very important markers. So just make sure when you're using your markers, which you should be, any decent dog trainer worth their salt uses markers, make sure that when you say yes, you're not following it up with good boy, good girl, good, and confusing your dog. Okay, because they're both very important markers, but there needs to be clear distinction between how the dog's supposed to act when it hears the marker. Okay, yes, good girl, yes, good boy, yes, good, any variation like that, that's a mistake. Okay, I see a lot of people do it, and if you stop it, your training will improve massively. So again, I'm going to play the video how it should be done, just me messing around with Daisy, and you'll see in this video that I say yes and I just give her a treat without a fuss. And I'll also throw the marker good into this video as well, so you can see how I use the marker good. And you'll also notice that anytime I say yes, I don't say good boy or good girl. Okay, so that's episode 2 of Common Mistakes in Dog Training. Hope it helps you guys. Have a good day.